Everyone, what's up? You've reached the page of Christopher Loki Collins, and as promised, this is my second interview with my best friend. She would have been first, but she had to take a shower and get all pretty because she's got a show tonight. We did go dancing with Tatum.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Yes.
It's not being so nervous. So yes, now of course, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Natasha.
You've known me for how long?
Like 10 years.
I don't know how she puts up with me.
Me neither.
Sorry, I don't understand how my girlfriend puts up with me either, so it's all good. I love you too.
Special kind of girl.
Yes, she is. That is true. Well, we've done the introductions. Okay. Because I can't scoot over. There's a box over here. You see the box right here? Can't scoot over. So yeah, when I came out as trans, my family and some of my friends replied that they already knew. That. What was your first initial reaction when I came out as trans to you? Again, it's okay to be honest.
Okay. I also thought it was just one of your fashions. The little fads that you go through. You've
That
had
is
like
like
a million looks over a million times. You know, Chris has been like Cowboy Chris and...
Chris is versatile.
And Chris has his own style, for sure. But you've been like... you try on every different kind of look, and then you mush them all together, and you always like to play dress up, and you always like to go out and do things like that.
I just like to make sure I look good.
It's like another fad. Okay. But I love you for whatever you are, so.
Well, but now that we're 7 months in, how do you feel about it? Now that you're actually seeing what I'm doing.
Yeah, well, 7 months along.
Well, because it is kind of a big deal.
Baby will be born in 2 months.
No, but it is kind of a big deal if you think about it. Like, because your opinion now could be different from your original opinion. You see what I'm saying?
I feel like you're more stable now. And I feel like this look is the one you've been the most comfortable in overall.
Right.
But sometimes you still revert back and you're kind of like in your shell and you don't want to go out and you're kind of depressed.
But I'm getting better.
That's your bipolarism and not your...
Thank you.
That's not your transgenderism working.
Thank you, you're right. This is what I get for saying honesty is okay.
That's what you get.
I'm just playing. But I don't like, one of the things that Sienna said that she's noticed is that out of everything she's ever seen me try to do as far as follow through goes, this is the one thing she's actually seen me like follow through and stick to. How do you feel about that?
It hasn't one the only thing that's seen you follow through and stick to. I wish you would.
Reply
we've already kind of talked. No, I wish you would do more like some counseling services down with the Gender Health Clinic. I think they're a really great service, and that's what they're there for.
I'm listening.
I feel like you have some issues from your past too that you need to work out, whether it's related to you being transgender or not.
Right.
That it would be something good to work out before you go through with everything.
And this is why doing interviews with your best friend is good and bad at the same time. Actually, it's really good. I'm actually glad that, I've never denied to you guys that I'm bipolar. I think I've actually brought it up before, so... Yeah. How do you feel about the whole seizure aspect, though? Like, the fact that I haven't had any seizures?
That's pretty cool that you haven't had any seizures. Like, it's almost like your seizures are part of an imbalance in your body.
Right.
And I don't know what about the testosterone would actually put off your seizures. You know, and you have to keep taking your medication, your regular medication. It's just showing that it's helping it work better.
It's the same thing I told my neurologist.
That's kind of nice. It's kind of cool.
It is.
The seizures are really debilitating, so...
I mean, I think one of the things that Sienna said that she's noticed is that even the fluttering is going away. Like, she only sees the fluttering. She says she only sees the eye fluttering when I start feeling overly stressed out for whatever reason.
Yeah. Do they know what the eye flutters are?
The eye flutters that we're talking about, they're mini seizures. I don't know if I've actually covered that while talking about my disorder, but that's what they are. And I used to have them, I'd say, daily? Yeah,
you always fluttered.
Yeah.
It was like part of your personality. You just kind of look up and he would look like he was just like looking at the sky and kind of like bat his eyes kind of a couple times.
Right.
But those were petite mal seizures.
That's what they're called. I call them mini seizures because that's what they are. Well, then good. See, I was right. That makes me feel better.
And then there's the grand mals, or when you would fall over, sometimes hit your head on things, and you're out of it.
And it's definitely helps
afterwards, and forget an hour before it even started. You wouldn't even know where you were.
It is. It's definitely nice.
It's not a good place. So it's kind of cool that having testosterone is like help balance that out. Makes me think. That's why I think you should go get a chromosomal. See what your chromosomes are.
Might not be a bad idea.
Maybe your XXY.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just a mutt. Who fucking knows?
There's a lot of variation.
So there you go. I don't care if we get a little off topic with her, especially when it comes to major things. That's fine. So, because I know it's gonna happen. What was I gonna do? Okay, so what changes have you noticed physically? Well, I can't say emotionally because only I can really do emotionally, but mentally and physically, what do you think you've noticed?
Physically, your voice. Everyone knows your voice.
Right.
Your body's gotten thicker. You've taken on more muscle. Because you grow bigger muscles with the testosterone. Right. A little bit of the facial hair I've noticed.
Until I shaved it.
Yeah. I don't know if you seem to be emotionally. You seem to be the same person.
Right.
Same kind of person. I have the same frustrations with you as I normally do.
Well, have you noticed that my depressions since I started my transition are nowhere near as bad as they were before? I mean, that's something that I've personally noticed, but that could just be me.
Yeah, you've noticed it. You still have those, like, bad times.
Right, which is part of bipolar disorder.
You're argumentative and you're negative and you're not happy.
Which, again, is part of bipolar disorder. Which is a good thing that I'm on meds, because it'd probably be 10 times worse if I wasn't, honestly.
Mm-hmm. What else?
So, see, and that's good with you because I know you actually look at that stuff. Like, when I asked Polly that, one of the things she's like, I don't really look at stuff like that unless it's kind of like I'm trying to figure them out or something. And I was like, let me guess.
Her, and you're like mad at her.
And like, I'm like, and I said to her, I was like, let me guess. Now that I mentioned it, you're gonna start paying more attention. She's like, yeah, probably. It's like, I'm sorry. No, but I don't know. How do you feel about the fact that they've decided to, for the first 6 months, I was only doing my shots every other week versus weekly. How do you feel about that personally?
That's responsible. That's a responsible doctor. Right. I mean, they're going to introduce something new into your body system, especially your body chemistry. You need to do it slowly to figure out, what's the effects, or to make sure. There could be a negative effect, and there could not be, but you need to give your body time to release it.
I mean, I know the lady that called me originally said that they normally, from what I was told, is normally when we start our transitions and we do the testosterone, the 0.5 ml is the dosage that they give you, but it was normally given weekly. So I explained to the lady that because I have a seizure disorder, the reason why my doctor, that's the reason why my doctor wanted to probably wait 6 months is because of that, exactly, to make sure, okay, is this going to work with his seizure disorder? Is it going to be an issue? 6 months in, it's not an issue. The only issue that I brought up to them was the very drastic mood swings that I started having. And bipolar disorder, that's not uncommon, but at the same time, I'm going from pure just estrogen in my body to, or a majority of estrogen in my body to testosterone up to here, basically.
More testosterone.
Yeah, so it is a little different.
Anything worth doing is worth doing right.
Exactly. I agree completely, especially when it comes to one's health and mentally, emotionally, and physically. I do agree with that, most definitely. I'm just saying, one of the things that I will be honest that I'm looking forward to with the weekly shots is a lot of people that are in as far in as I am are a lot further as far as the physical changes goes, like the whole facial hair and all of that. They've got more going on in their 7 months, and I think a lot of it's just because
in 5 years you'll all be in the same place.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Hopefully, in less than that, I'll be in the same place as other people.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's about your journey, not theirs.
Exactly, and I gotta have that even balance over here right now. What was my other question? In the last 7 going on 8 months since I started my tea, what are some of the positive changes you have seen, either just in my personality or in general?
I think I already said it. You just seem more sure of yourself. You seem more confident in yourself. And it's kind of like what you were saying even earlier when we were talking, you're not so fake in your bravado, but
just more comfortable,
more real. But, I've seen it when you're all like,
I'm actually working on that.
Right now.
I'm actually working on that. Hey, my knee was hurting, asshole. But within good reason, I did help your wife. Wait, that didn't sound right at all. It's not what I meant. I was helping with her compost, okay?
You must live in California.
Yeah, right. Fucking California. Yes, we do. We live in Sacramento, California. And by the way, I guess all this beautiful artwork behind us is Tasha's doing from what Polly said. So this is Tasha's wonderful art. Well, that's because you're really the Thunderbolt. Oh wait, no, you're not. You're right. Oh, there it is.
My Thunderbolt. You see that? That's glitter. A little glitter. There's a little depth to the texture.
So tell us a little bit about what part you play in the Hot Pot studio, dude.
I dance with Verbatim.
And you danced with Street Team at first.
Yeah, I started out with Street. Actually, started out before there was a Street Team. And when Verbatim first started, I was like an itty bitty beginning student. So I watched Verbatim go on and grow up and like get to do all these gigs, and I wanted to do choreographies over and over again.
Right.
So eventually we created Street Team, and I was captain on Street Team and danced with those girls for like 3 years. And
now you're dancing with the Verbatim. And now, who are all the members of your troupe outside of yourself again?
I have Lorenzo.
Lorenzo's adorable.
He's adorable. And our captain is Little A.
Little A's the shit.
She is. Chris has a little bit.
What's going on YouTube?
Did past.
I'm gonna have to redo this video.
And and Julie, who's pretty awesome.
Yeah, Julie's awesome. Julie's awesome.
She's been a very good dancer.
They're all very awesome, good people, and
gorgeous dancers,
yes.
beautiful dancers. I'm really lucky to get to dance with them.
They're beautiful on the inside and out, actually. A lot of them, all of them, from the people that I've met for the years that you've been a part of it, which is how long I've been a part of it, off and on. Because they've all got really very great personalities. They've got very caring, loving, and acting. Like, they're really great people. They are very accepting until you piss them off. But that's just like normal, everyday human behavior, really. Honestly.
Like the queer belly dance studio of the U.S.
But they're fantastic, and they've got a show tonight. I can tell you're excited. You're excited over every show, then.
That's why.
And how long have we been a part of Hot Pot?
A pot or hot pot?
A pot of hot pot. A pot.
Pothead.
A part of Hot Pot.
Since I've been there 10 years. No, wait.
No, you started before you got married, dude.
I've been there 8 years.
You started before you got married.
Yes. I've been married for 4 years.
Yeah, did you been married for a long time?
So I've been a hot pot for 8 years.
Yeah, Paula and I were talking about how like you guys have been together for like what 6 years or so, and how that's a long time for lesbians.
Wait, how much have you been married?
Dude, I'm 30. God, you're worse than my mom.
You were 20 when I was 24.
You're worse.
I've known you for like 12 years, Chris.
Yeah, so I've had a feeling we've been off by the time the count.
Yeah, I think I've known you for 12 years.
Which means
I knew you for like 4 years from college.
Yeah.
You like lived in Chico.
I think we might have to redo this video.
No, we're not redoing this video.
If that little piece comes out of what you said, I am going to be in so much trouble.
You can put it on there because I'm not redoing it.
Okay, fine. You suck. I'm just kidding. I love you. So yeah, again, you get to see goofy sides. I had a feeling this would go a lot longer with my best friend because we could get kind of goofy and serious at the same time, and there you go. So now you have all met my best friend, Tascha, and she's strange, but I love her. So with that said, I am going to bid you all adieu. That way this lovely lady...
That means goodbye.
Yes. That way this lovely lady could go get ready to do her thing. And I get to be the roadie tonight. I get to be the roadie. I am so happy because I'd like to be a hot pot roadie. Are you really going to end it like that?